Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. On May 28th, 2025, Judge Stephen J. Hippler rendered an order governing one of the most mysterious aspects of this entire case, and that is the matter of the jury questionnaires. There might be generalized questions on there, such as what is your current address? And if the current address indicates that the person has moved out of the jurisdiction or is having some type of a surgical procedure in the near time when the trial might be scheduled to be ongoing, those prospective jurors might be disqualified. With respect to this case, if you look at the October 9th, 2024 redacted order governing pretrial matters and notice of trial setting, which sets the date for voir dire process of jury selection to start, as well as the trial itself, you'll note the only matter within that entire trial order is the date that the jury questionnaires will be administered. That date is redacted. There is nothing else about that order that is redacted. If you look at unnumbered page 3 under the topic trial materials, you will see that both sides were court ordered to submit their proposed jury questionnaires under seal, as well as their objections to the other side's proposal, and there was a hearing that was closed and sealed to the public that would deal with the issue of jury questionnaires. So now we see Judge Hippler on the 28th of May rendering this order concerning jury questionnaires, and it states as follows: as part of the administrative process of this trial, before voir dire begins, questionnaires will be distributed to and completed by jurors at the Ada County Courthouse. In order to maximize courtroom space and efficiency of this process, and because the distribution of questionnaires is an administrative function, observation of this process is limited to counsel and the defendant. It is so ordered, dated this 28th day of May, 2025, and it's signed Stephen J. Hippler, not as district judge serving as the trier of the law in this case and who will be presiding over the forthcoming jury trial, but he has signed this in his capacity as administrative district judge for Ada County. Let's take a look at a couple of the issues that are raised here. First, there's confirmation that these questionnaires will be completed in person. Sometimes the questionnaires are submitted via email to the citizens that are selected to possibly serve in a civil or a criminal trial. This, we note, tells us that these jury questionnaires are going to be distributed and completed by the jurors at the Ada County Courthouse. And then the court says that observation of this process is limited to counsel and the defendant. So, therefore, the attorneys for the state of Idaho, the plaintiff, and the attorneys for the defendant, Mr. Koberger, as well as Mr. Koberger himself, are authorized to be present when these jury questionnaires on a date unknown will be administered at the Ada County Courthouse. This will conclude this episode of the Indie Zone. Thank you for joining us today.